I don't even know what's going on right now. Greg comes out with his mask on.
Safety first.
I mean, follow the science, right?
Sit next to Rob Schmitt.
All right, another week unfiltered. All right, I got Greg Kelly, host of Greg Kelly. You can't recognize him behind his safety mask, and Rob Schmitt, host of Rob Schmitt Tonight here on 7 p.m. All right, Greg.
I'm only kidding.
I know.
I just felt like whatever, screwing around.
Where did you find that?
Unvaccinated. Believe it
Why
or
do
not.
we even have those?
There are plenty of people out there who are hypochondriac maniacs.
Yes.
And actually, some people might have a genuine cold. So I'll always loan them this one.
Courtesy. Yeah, throw it on the floor first. All right, so I got to get your take on this, Greg. A couple was robbed at gunpoint in Chicago, of course, by 3 black teenagers caught on their Ring doorbell camera. And you can.
What does that have to do with anything, Carl?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm not allowed to identify by race, okay? And they're saying, take everything, but shockingly, Chicago isn't even in the top 5 of most dangerous places. 24 to 25, obviously. A U.S. News report puts out that the 5 most dangerous cities are Memphis, St. Louis, Detroit, Birmingham, Little Rock. And it's like, I look at this thing, they're all Democrat-run cities, and they're the ones who are trying to dictate our crime.
And sometimes they play this clever little game. Like Memphis, that's a red state.
Yeah.
That's a red state. So it's a Trump territory. Yeah. These are Trump people. I want to just say this about the 2 people who, I think they did the right thing. If they don't have a weapon, that's kind of what you have to do. Give them all your stuff.
Yeah.
You're looking at me like I'm a crazy person.
Because
but
why would you not have a weapon?
I will be alive. That's true. Carl and I, Carl, you live on a farm. Yeah. I live, quite frankly, in New York City. If I get caught with one, I'm going to jail for a minimum of a year. You know Plaxico Burress, a football player?
Carl can carry in New York City, though.
I was the one who sued New York for my right to carry. I'm going through the process right now.
You're a very litigious person, all right? This would.
I just like to pick a fight, Greg.
It would interfere on my leisure activities. I can't. But again, if you don't have a gun, give them everything you got.
Yeah. All right, Rob, this might have been like the highlight of my day to listen to Jasmine Crockett on Jimmy Kimmel. Roll this.
And when you bring up the idiot known as Elon Musk, he is not only like very sinister and has no idea of what he's doing, and people are like, oh no, he absolutely knows because he's the richest man in the world. Like, yes, he knows how to hire smart people, but don't conflate that and believe that he is the genius, because he ain't.
He also called you low IQ. I'm sure you're aware of that. Would you be willing to take an IQ test publicly, head-to-head against the President of the United States?
Absolutely.
Do it.
What did she say?
She was going to take an IQ test.
You know, I have to listen to this Nimrod every day now because she's a part of my X feed. Like I get inundated by her because I watched a couple videos that had her in it.
Well, I actually follow her.
It gets worse. Yeah, and that's true. I think the most I think detestable thing about this young congresswoman from Texas is that
rising star.
How fraudulent her personality is. She is a very well-educated, bratty girl from a good family that grew up with money, and has now morphed herself into this kind of ghetto fab. I mean, this is the way she talked last night is probably closer to her real, actual personality and the way that she speaks, whatever that word is. She is not that. I mean, she's not what she portrays herself to be. When she goes into campaign rallies, when she speaks to her voters, she turns into something completely different, and that just shows me that she's just a crummy actress. Yeah. She probably wanted to go to Hollywood, she couldn't make it, so here she is in Washington trying to do it another way. That's what I see when I look at her.
Greg's chomping at the bit here.
No, I'm not really chomping at the bit. I mean, I get it, I do, but I'm kind of like, look, we're elevating her by complaining about her, right?
I agree.
I want to elevate her. I want people to see.
I mean, conservative media spends way too much time reacting to, like, CNN. Oh my God, CNN did something ridiculous. So
they do it to us too. You know?
I know, but there's a point where, look, if we keep reacting, if we keep complaining about their narrative, we're not setting our own narrative, and that's why I'm very excited about, I think, what you're about to bring up.
Oh, actually, you did have something. I want to. This is crazy that you did a whole thing on social media about this, about what happened in Butler, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. So watch the guy with the gun. All right, so as soon as President Trump is in the vehicle, this man, whatever he is, Secret Service, National Guard, I don't know.
Night vision during the day.
That's another weird thing.
Yeah.
Seems to be pointing the weapon right at the vehicle. Now, I put this on social. It got about, at Greg Kelly USA, by the way, and you can weigh in. 90% of the people out there had not noticed.
I'd never noticed this.
And I only noticed it recently myself, and that's why I went to town. And very, very helpful comments. And there are some people actually who break it down. I'm going to break it down for you tonight at 9 o'clock, all right? But it begets a much larger issue about the whole Butler situation.
Yeah, but Rob, the other thing too is we just still don't have so many answers about what happened, like why that guy had like 3 encrypted satellite phones.
Yeah, why 2 of the assassins are connected to foreign governments, and I think a couple of them are in Ukraine. I mean, I look at that video. I don't know. I mean, what can you really say about? Obviously, he had a gun. Do I actually think he was pointing it at Trump inside of the car? I mean, that seems to be a stretch to me. I mean, can you see the angle he's at? I mean, maybe he's
shooting. Maybe
you know,
maybe he's aiming past
There's a
the car.
lot of things going on there. Do I think that guy is a hitman for the president? I mean, that's
no. But was there another threat identified that they never told us?
Yeah.
about?
What are we alleging here?
I'm going to tell you everything tonight, but we all missed it. It's weird. Whatever it is, it's weird. And we were all focused on the hapless, the Homeland Security, whatever they were, the women who couldn't find their holster.
Oh, yeah.
That commanded a lot of attention. And then the story just went away. So many unanswered questions, so many unasked questions about Butler, Pennsylvania, and West Palm Beach.
Well, that's the other thing. Yeah. We like literally just kind of vanished. They were like, "Oh, next story."
It's a little strange that that he has all his people in right now, and it does seem to be a little quiet.
Yeah.
Like we're not getting these revelations, and everybody keeps asking about the Epstein files. Why are these not being released? I don't have a good answer for that. I can't figure out what it is. I mean, Trump was asked about it, I think, yesterday, and he just says, "Well, I think it's going to come out." And
about the assassination attempt,
about Epstein specifically, and I think there's just a lot of information that's just not being put out as fast as we thought it would. It's been 3 months now.
Hopefully, we get more than we got last time.
He loves the Constitution. He fights for what's right. He hates the bad guys. He's a freedom warrior. He's your freedom warrior. Watch Carl Higbie every weekday on Newsmax.